Welcome back to the virtual. Welcome back to the Virtual Insanity podcast. Welcome back to the Virtual Insanity podcast. Glad you're here. Let's crack on.
Yeah, that's right.
Favourite non-mainstream superhero? Who you got?
Ooh.
So we're discounting all your obviously super famous ones.
Not Hulk, not Thor, not Iron Man, not your normal movie fodder. Ooh. So growing up, I was a massive X-Men nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Like talking 1994, 95 when it used to be on Live and Kickin'.
Yeah,
Live and Kickin'. And then I used to read the comics. After X-Men, there was Generation X.
Yeah.
Which was like the New Mutants. I think I tried to rebrand it recently as like New Mutants.
I think I don't know if I'm right in saying, but did all the old mutants get way overpowered, so they had to do something which created Gen X because they needed to reset the power levels?
Well, you can't keep adults in a school, really.
Well, yeah,
it's a bit dodgy. So there was one guy which absolutely blew my mind, and literally blew his mind too. His name was Chamber, Jonathan Starsmore, and he was British.
Morning, Glenn!
And when he was a teenager, like, they go through puberty, and then all of a sudden, like, wow, I've got this power. His blew out his chest and his face.
Nice.
So he just got from about here upwards, and then he was just this blue ethereal flame everywhere else.
It's a total fabrication.
So he couldn't talk,
Right.
but he could talk through telepathy. But he was defined as a potential Omega level mutant.
Right.
And he was moody as fuck.
Yeah.
He was sassy, he was arrogant, and he'd just like stand around in his big long leather jacket, his hands in his pockets, and just talk to you in your mind. But oh my god, it was
Just some of this.
You got people. There was one called, I think, Skin, and they used to shed like their entire skin.
Right.
Or was it Husk? I think it was. Skin was really stretchy.
Okay.
His superpower was, look at me, I can just stretch my skin. But when he wasn't controlling it, he just looked like he was a melted candle. It was awful. But Husk.
You know, if you had a superpower and that was your superpower, straight out the window.
Bruh.
Gutted.
Yeah. You know what I
You
mean?
can moonlight on a second job as a ship's sail.
Yeah.
Just hold on to the mast. Bingo rings.
Be somebody's foreskin for a bit.
Oh my god. Oh, tangent. Can you remember Tumblr?
I never used Tumblr, but I know there was some mad shit on
I
there.
flirted with it occasionally, but then it descended into deviancy.
Yeah.
But there was one page called Things in My Dick.
Okay.
And there was a guy, and he just had such a stretchy foreskin, so it had like a 6-inch Spider-Man rubber figure, and he just pop it in his foreskin and then wrap it and then just take a picture. And you just see these little weird silhouettes of toys in his foreskin.
Imagine sitting at home and just being like, I've got a stretchy foreskin.
But I could
You're
fit
not be
Spider-Man
banging
down
with
there.
Spider-Man.
Go, Web, go!
You know what I mean? I shoot my own web.
See you, chump.
So they did a limited run.
Mm-hmm.
And I love getting the 1 to 4 limited selection. Like there was House of M.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I got the Chamber one. It cost me a pretty penny off eBay.
They're quite expensive.
When they're selling them as like a
Yeah.
full set, but it was mint and it was card backed in the bags and everything. And it's incredible.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend you check him out.
Oh, definitely. I'll give that a blast.
Because everyone goes, oh, it's X-Men, so it's Wolverine, it's Cyclops,
Yeah.
it's Iceman. And it's like, there's a lot of depth.
Yeah.
So what about you?
So, I don't know if it's like non-mainstream, but it's by Robert Kirkman, the guy that created Walking Dead.
Right.
He's done a superhero series. It's on Amazon. I think series 2's out currently. So it's still relatively newish.
I think I've seen the trailer for it. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's so violent.
It's like a father-son dynamic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I know the one.
like it's sort of like they come from a different planet, the Viltrumites, and his dad's posing. Spoilers. And his dad's posing as like a good guy, superhero. But in actual fact, he's just basically sort of just getting everything ready to be taken over by the Viltrumites.
Right.
These Viltrumites are virtually unkillable. You can't kill them, and they live for like virtually forever. Like, and their way of thinking is very much that way of thinking. So humans are nothing.
Right.
Because you're nothing compared to a Viltrumite, and you see when it gets towards the end of series 1, you really see that sick behaviour when there's One Piece, and again, spoilers, if you don't want to know, just fucking flick on a bit. But they have a fight because his son, who you follow, he wants to be a good guy, as in a good guy. He doesn't know anything other than he was born on Earth, so he went to Earth school, and he knows he's going to get superpowers, but he doesn't know when. And then it kicks in, and he's like, "Wow, yeah." And then obviously the training begins and stuff. But then towards the end of the series, his dad just flips. I mean, to be fair, in the first episode, you see his dad for what he is. Yeah, like quite violent clues. Like he just dismantles this team, essentially like Avengers style team. He just dismantles every single one of them in the most bloodiest fashion you could imagine. It's incredible.
Nice.
It's a cartoon. And yeah, he holds his son in front of a like underground subway, like rails, and just plows him through the entire subway train. The carnage and blood, and just honestly, incredible.
I'm normal, I promise.
But if that can be classed as non-mainstream, then yeah.
Oh my God!
That's a good one.
It's not on everyone's radar, so
no, and I've generally always kind of, especially with superheroes, I've kind of always enjoyed the villains.
Okay.
Like, apart from Venom, who's like an anti-hero, so he does bad shit, but he's actually overall good, I suppose.
Yeah.
But like, you've got Venom, and then you've got all of these symbiotes that like come with that. So you've got Carnage, you've got I think there's a Havoc.
Okay.
There's fucking loads of the whole planet.
Did you like the Carnage film?
Yeah, I went to see it at the movies, and we sat in the front row because I don't know why. And that movie is just basically like 50% Carnage just screaming at the fucking screen.
Toasty!
I love Joker. I love Thanos. I thought what Thanos did was great.
Click clack, click clack.
Yeah, I just thought it was great.
Subscribe to that.
Mate. I'm down for that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And like, it was just so non-personal how he did it as well, which is incredible. And then he was like, yeah, I'm just going to go chill out now. I'm done. Which isn't the comic version. The comic version, Thanos is absolutely obsessed with Death, who is a manifestation of a woman, I think.
Okay.
And he's just obsessed with her. He loves her, absolutely adores her. And he thinks the only way to get her affection and her heart is just start murdering.
Wipe out 50% of
just
all
wipe
life.
out. Yeah, so instead of it being like an environmental thing that the Russos sort of rolled up with, it's actually, no, mate, I just really fancy this like fit bird called Death. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
Sandman as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the series on Netflix, and I have, again, when I was younger at school, saw the novels.
So I've got so you have your comics, and then when they do like a series, it becomes a trade back.
Yeah.
I've got the entire trade back collection of Sandman and the standalone Death.
Oh no!
Because his Death character is like a teenage emo girl.
Yeah.
So random, and they're stunning.
Yeah.
Neil Gaiman is a god.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that, and I like the same with you ever seen American Gods?
Yes. Yeah.
I enjoyed that as well for how they portrayed the gods in that.
Yeah.
Very human-like. I would Do you know what I mean? There was more human in them than before. Like
with flaws.
yeah, like the petty squabbles and the you didn't do this, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and the bitterness and stuff. I kind of like that. And again, it's Odin, like
Yeah.
incredible. And again, the first scene in that movie, in that TV series, it's fucking what? You know what I mean? Step in the grass. I dare you. I'm Viking. Fuck you. You know what I mean? The only problem with superhero movies, and they've kind of like quelled that thirst for me now with The Boys,
Yes.
is I do kind of want to see just violence from these superheroes. You know what I mean? It's kind of like bloodless action. You know? Do you know what I mean?
Always remember going to Skegness as a kid, and apart from like the random porn calendars and postcards that used to be fucking
Standard fare
everywhere when I was a kid, like late 80s,
still
early
is.
90s. Is it still
Oh,
there?
it still is.
Mate, it's so random.
Yeah.
I always remember. Oh, tangent. So I always remember as a kid.
Yeah.
I used to go to Skegness and they'd have like the t-shirt shops.
Yeah.
And there was a cartoon of a guy fishing, and you just saw from his waist up, and he's got all his fishing gear like this, and then he was naked from the waist down, being sucked off by a fish. And he was like, "My wife doesn't know I do this when I'm fishing." But there used to be a comic shop, and he always used to go into this little comic shop, and you get like 5 comics for a quid. And there was one that I picked up. My mum and dad never used to look. He's like, "Oh, he's buying comics." Fuck me. They were so graphic and violent, and it was like an early pre-teen. And it was a Rob Liefeld one, and I will try and remember at some point the name of it. And it's like an Avengers style team, and there's a hostage situation in a bank, and they're all trying to like calm the situation down, like before we go in and use our powers. And this one character, a Homelander-esque character, just goes in, and he starts using his laser eyes, chopping people's heads off, and you just see him like squeeze a guy, like his skull, and he's like ripping people apart. He's killing the hostages. He's killing he's killing the people that are taking them hostage. He decimates
he doesn't care.
this situation. You've got like this Avengers style team just looking at him going, what's he doing? He's like, that level of ultra violence from your superheroes was just completely unheard of.
I remember when the Boys came out. And I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. And then again, first scene in that TV series,
is that when he runs through the person at the bus stop?
She just gets like evaporated. Bye,
vaporized.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, this is the show for me.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical.
I don't know. Kind of growing up, you're like, yeah, Batman, cool. When you're older, you're like, Joker, yes.
Yeah.
Why are we supporting a billionaire here? Like, the Joker's just trying to prove that, like, all these rich people are bad and money's bad and all this is bad. Like, why are we... Okay, he kills people, but...
I'm worried for the second Joker film.
I mean, it's a musical, for one.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just at a point now where it's just like, just give it a rest.
Yeah.
Give the Joker a rest. Give Batman a rest. Give Superman a rest. Kind of give these sort of like main superheroes, just let them chill out for a bit. Because it's like every couple of years you get a Batman movie. Every couple of years you'll get a Superman movie, some sort of derivative of a Superman movie, or he's growing up again. How many more Smallvilles can you know what I mean? You watch and stuff. He's just like, I don't know, the fatigue for superheroes is definitely real.
Oh, absolutely.
And you can feel it. Here's one for you. Moon Knight.
I think I got halfway through that series.
Yeah.
No,
not for you.
No, got burnt out.
Mate, I really enjoyed Moon Knight. I don't know if it was because he kept like flicking between personalities.
Yeah.
But I really liked. I just really liked like him as a character. I think he's great.
Okay.
And in the comics, that guy's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's just like, he's cool.
So
and Khonshu, the deity, the Egyptian deity that's behind him, that's wicked.
Mate, the effects were amazing.
Yeah, mate, it's class.
But I don't agree with what's his name?
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac played Apocalypse in X-Men,
Yeah.
and now he's playing another Marvel character.
I mean, that is what Marvel do. To be fair,
Robert Downey Jr. is now going to play Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Now, unless that is taking on Tony Stark becoming Doctor Doom and really messing up with the lore and the history of Doctor Doom.
Well, they've put themselves in a position, Marvel, where they've not. It's kind of backfired on them with the whole Jonathan Majors thing. But I think that was a bad decision anyway to use Kang. Because Kang gets his ass kicked like every single time. Like, he doesn't really do anything. It's just like, mate, what is your purpose? You know what I mean? Like,
and it reminded me of Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, definitely.
Little brain with two little arms.
Yeah, like, fuck off. Yeah, like they cocked up there, and now to sort of bring Robert Downey Jr. back. Oh, we're gonna be Doctor Doom. It's like, like yeah, because if they don't do the variant Tony Stark version, and this is a proper Victor Von Doom from Latveria, the whole 9 yards of the backstory and everything, it's just gonna be a bit weird. Like,
it's just gonna be a disconnect.
But then saying that,
him as a character.
you've got Chris
Evans,
Johnny Storm.
He played Johnny Storm.
Yeah, but nobody watched Fantastic Four, but everybody watched Avengers.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but also that Marvel do like to do this, like,
yeah,
oh yeah, you were great as that obscure character from this shit movie. Come and join Marvel and be this character.
Yeah,
and you're like, okay. Again, we'll see how it goes. From what it looks like, is they're going to do a full Victor Von Doom.
Yeah,
let's go for it. And they're using Tony Stark because he worked the first time, so he'll work the second time.
Milk that cash cow till the nipples are dry.
And you know, we'll see what happens. Marvel's in a bad place at the moment. I think ever since Infinity War.
Yeah.
Marvel is just it's almost like when you plan when you set to do something in a year's time, or you set a goal for a year's time. This is what you want to have done in a year. And that's what Marvel did with Phase 4. They were like, right, we need to get to Endgame and Infinity War. Once we're there, cool. But they didn't carry on planning afterwards. So they got to Infinity War and then went, oh shit.
Yeah.
Right. What do we do? Because all the main characters have been used up, and you've brought them all in, and you've done whatever you need to do with them all. So now you're kind of at this point of like, oh, I liken it to a bit to when I was in a band, and in this band we said, right, we want an EP and an EP launch at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. That's our goal. So we're going to gig to that. We're going to record. We're going to do all this. We did it. We got the EP. We got the EP launch. It all went fantastic. Amazing, great, fantastic. But we didn't plan for anything after. So then all of a sudden it just sort of went.
Well, everyone, you see.
And within 6 months the band was done, and that was the end of it, because there was no forefront planning from that year. We never went, okay, well then what's going to happen when we get to that? What happens next?
Okay.
So we never kept ourselves direct.
Getting close to that target. What are we going to reach?
Yeah, there was no secondary target. So all motivation, everything just disappeared. And I think that's what's happened with Marvel. And they've gone, shit, well, let's try this. And they've tried loads of different things, absolutely flooded the market with superhero stuff. And, you know, it's just not needed. It was never needed.
No. I saw the trailer for the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Which obviously is Falcon.
Yeah.
That is canon. That is as it was in the comics.
Yeah.
Falcon becomes the new Captain America. Great. It looks awful.
Yeah, of course it does.
It looks awful.
That thing's been reshot like 3 or 4 times.
Right. Okay.
They've spent. In actual fact, that Captain America movie will never make a profit because of how much money they've spent on it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why are you even making the movie anymore? Like it's had that many changes to it because I don't know, somebody's
script rewrites.
So somebody's got through, seen what they've got, and they've gone, you can't you can't fucking get that fucker right. You know what I mean? Like, and they've changed.
Let's get Robert Downey Jr. back. He'll make us some money.
You know what I mean? They've changed so much of it, and they've just had failure after failure after failure after failure because they've not listened to the fans. Instead of listening to the fans, who, as much as they don't like it, unfortunately, are anywhere between 30 to 40-year-old males.
Yeah.
With the exception of the women as well that would have been from a young age.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Marvel don't realise that superheroes and everything that goes with superheroes is a very, very what would have been nerdy, geeky thing when we were growing up.
Yeah.
So all of those nerds and geeks, we've all grown up and we still like all this shit, but now all of a sudden it's like popular to like Marvel and popular. Thor, you know what I mean? Like,
buy me a
but
Lego.
what they don't realise is their core audience is still the geeks and the nerds from the 80s and the 90s, and you know, any other kids from future generations. It's the ones that are into football. They're not into the mainstream of sports and of other things. They'll sit there with their comic and just chill. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's, don't get me wrong, it's changed now because it's all become popular. So now it's cool to do it. And you know, you've got people that have never even seen a movie like, oh yeah, have you ever seen the movie? No. Have you ever seen the comic? No. What? There's comics. Oh Jesus, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, I've got to read.
Yeah, it's like seeing like fucking 18-year-old kids with like Iron Maiden t-shirts on, Metallica t-shirts. You're like, do you even know who that band is? Do you even know what, you know?
Yeah.
And it can be, I know it can be seen as gatekeeping and everything like that, but ultimately, the reason something becomes popular is because of a group of people who have made it popular. You can't then just go, oh, well, thank you, popular people, for making us popular. Well, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm with the new group. You know what I mean? It's they need to sort of get back to the original. Fuck me. How much material have you got?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could go through any run of any comic from the Marvel like series and just go, well, fuck me. There you go. There's a movie. Oh, look, there's another movie. Did you know I opened this book and there's a movie in here? Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's almost shot frame for frame.
Like shit. It's almost like
it's been storyboarded for me.
They've even done the script. Look, it's in these white bubbles. Wow.
Yeah.
And that goes with everything. You know, like I said earlier, Resident Evil. Just make the fucking game as a movie.
Yeah.
Don't change it. Don't add new characters. Don't change the characters. Just.
We all played the game. We all got shit scared of the game.
Exactly. We all played the game. We all loved the game for the game. What we didn't love is Mila Jovovich just like firing arse about with superpowers now in whatever iteration it is of now, and you're just like, no.
Yeah.
This is shit. And then like the people that create it turn around and go, what do you mean it's shit? No, it's fucking not. Mate, come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't honestly, you can't look at like
the Resident Evil franchise is the Fast and the Furious of the zombie franchises.
Yes, mate, it fucking is.
Yeah.
It's like I'm excited for Danny Boyle's 28 Years Later. I'm really excited for that because it's the same guy who did the original.
Yeah.
I don't think he had anything to do with the second one.
28 weeks later.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
I think
28 days though.
I don't think he really likes sequels.
Okay.
So
yeah, but Robert Carlyle was in that sequel.
He was.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
No.
As a film,
I love that movie. I think
bad.
it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I quite like the twist on it. I think there's some stupid mistakes in the movie, like just stupid things, but it's a movie. What you know?
Yeah.
Like if everybody made the right decision, there wouldn't be a movie. Do you know what I mean? No, I like 28 Weeks Later. I absolutely adore 28 Days Later. And the soundtrack, I love the soundtrack.
Oh,
28 Days in a House in a Heartbeat.
Yeah,
incredible bit of sound design, absolutely incredible. Love it. But again, it's good storytelling.
Yeah,
with good characters, deep bedded characters that aren't just, oh, I'm just this thing because I need to be this thing, and this is my entire personality and my entire life.
Yeah,
they've got flaws. They've got
and
positives. You know what I mean?
Was that the first film with the running zombies?
I think so, yeah. Because when I watched that movie, I was like, well, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because if
I know they're not zombies, they've got the rage.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, like the word zombie's been so overused.
Yeah.
You can see why. And the same with Walking Dead walkers. Like they don't call them zombies. You know
No.
what I mean? Because it's just been overused. But that movie really zombies. I was never scared of zombies.
Not when they
whatever you
walk
want to call it.
slow.
Like with zombies, it was always about they always caught you out with their sheer mass of sort of like herdability.
Yeah.
And the fact that you couldn't really keep much track of the movement, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas these, So, what superpower would you like to have,
What power?
Simon? Yeah.
What
power?
What power?
Yeah.
A superhero power.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Heroes?
I did. My favourite was the, I forgot his name now, the Japanese guy.
Hero.
Hero. Oh, yeah, Hero, yeah.
Exactly that.
He was
I want to
was
be able
my-
to time travel. I want to jump through portals. I want to control time. Yeah. What a weird.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, like, that is literally what I'd want. I just want to be the Doctor. I just be a Time Lord.
Okay.
I'll be a Time Lord with the TARDIS, 100%.
Yeah. Because he's not got a superpower as such.
No.
He's got.
I mean, he can
Stuff that lets him-
regenerate and stuff and,
Yeah.
and whatnot, and he's super duper smart, but other than that, he's essentially human.
Yeah, effectively.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that'd be me.
Is it Save the Cheerleader, Save the World? From
Yeah.
Heroes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a struggling artist that could only foretell the future if I was on
You know
crack.
what I mean? Like smacked out your head. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can draw really good.
Yeah. Look at future.
Fucking hell.
I quite like the like basically one of the main people you follow, where he kind of like touches other people and takes their power for a quick minute.
Yeah, I felt like it was a rip off of Rogue.
Yeah, but I thought it was quite decent.
Because isn't that what is it? Sylar, the main bad guy. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to kill him.
Yeah,
so he could get everybody's powers.
Yeah, he was like stealing people's powers from
Yeah.
him. And then he was. That's who he was after. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
Like,
he was.
to be fair, the best bits were with Hero. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just
Yeah.
like he was so happy.
Yeah,
like
all the time.
and it's all the Japanese lore to it.
Yeah.
I was just like, I love it. It's amazing.
You know, did you recognise his dad? It was Mr. Sulu from the
Was it
original Star
really?
Trek. Yeah, George Takei.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I watched. I don't know how. I was just on YouTube, and like YouTube just has movies on it from really like long ago.
Yeah.
And they just had a movie called Babes in Toyland,
Right.
which is a movie make of a stage show, I believe.
Okay.
It's very Wizard of Oz.
Right.
I'll tell you right now. It's almost carbon copy, almost. So, but this movie is from 1986, and it has a young Keanu Reeves in it, and it has a young Drew Barrymore in it.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Babes in Toyland.
Babes in Toyland, and essentially you follow Drew Barrymore. She knocks herself out.
Okay.
Um,
As she does.
ends up in a different world,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like Toyland.
Right.
But the toy master is Mr. Miyagi.
What a guy. What a guy. Have you heard him ever talk normally? With his American accent.
Well, it's funny you should say that because he has a song
right.
in this Babes in Toyland,
Yeah.
and he just cracks out instant like American proper like, and you're like, is that you?
He used to be a stand-up
Did
comedian,
he really?
and he has got a Brooklyn
No
American
way.
accent. So all the Mr. Miyagi stuff was like super put on.
Yeah.
And obviously he didn't do his own stunts. So I saw a YouTube short of him doing a bit of stand-up. I'm like, not a chance. So then I had a little look at like the fight scene. You know, like the first one where he jumps over the fence and beats up the skeletons and everything. It's obviously not him. When you watch it now as an adult, it's obviously not him. It's a little Japanese guy, but and then I did a little bit of reading. They were going to use the actors in that scene.
Yeah.
and then the Japanese martial artist was beating him up, so they had to get stunt guys in
Whoa.
because he was making too hard a contact on
Oh,
these
shit.
basically high school kids.
Do you know what I do find weird about Karate Kid?
But
As a kid,
yes,
Ralph Macchio all day, every day.
yeah.
Boy.
As an adult, what a prick.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And with fucking Johnny fucking Five Alive, fuck it. You know
What?
what I mean?
So you just turned up at the school and now you're hitting on my missus?
You know what I mean?
And you're trying to steal my girlfriend?
Mate, you're a dick.
You've not even said hello to me.
Yeah.
Come and
You're
introduce
a fucking
yourself.
dick, mate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you up.
You know, in Cobra Kai,
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio is 10 years older now than Mr. Miyagi was in the original film.
Yeah. It's fucking that's mental.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Cobra Kai
Yeah.
for the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, then it got a bit like, oh, okay, teen drama.
And, well, it was teen drama from like season 2, basically.
It was almost like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yes.
Without the monsters.
But it was, you could play a drinking game, how many times he says Mr. Miyagi in each episode, and you would be blackout drunk.
And how pathetic his fucking daughter was.
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
Yeah.
And how bitchy that other girl is.
Yeah.
All the fucking
All the
you're like,
time.
mate, give it a rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, Mr. Oh, I'm a geek, but then I'm going to get a mohawk and fucking become badass. It's like, mate, calm down. I will slap that mohawk off
What does
your
he
face.
call himself? Is it something stupid like Snake or...
Eagle, Phoenix.
Yeah,
something,
oh my God.
Something stupid.
Big lump of C4, pecked right up his fudger. Boom, claret everywhere. Fucking diabolical.
I'll take your mohawk.
Yeah. That is blue cheese on chocolate digestive level.
100%.
Stinky.
Yeah. We had a comment from someone who said, I'm going to read it because I need to make sure I get this right.
Well, somebody...
Somebody's commented.
About the blue cheese
Somebody's
from last
actually
week.
commented.
Oh, mate.
Which is insane. So she said that she likes liver casserole with strawberry jam.
Who is she?
This is Jade95.
Jade95.
Likes liver casserole with strawberry jam.
Is this how you felt when I mentioned the blue cheese?
Yes, mate. 100%, mate. Yeah. Because the textures on that, I can't. Do you know what I mean? That's
Strawberry jam.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, oh yeah, great. Fantastic.
Casserole.
I'm not down with the casserole.
I'll eat casserole.
Yeah.
The smell of it when it's being cooked, especially in the slow cooker.
That's that pungent smell.
Mate, it's like going past a tip in the dead of summer. The smells, you don't know what it is.
No.
You know it's wet.
Oh, 100%.
You know it's
Oh,
sticky.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Mm.
Sounds like I'm not. It smells like I'm not having that for dinner. Smells like takeaway.
Wow. Thanks, Jade95.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's it turned my stomach when I read it. I was like, oh shit, whoa.
I mean, assuming she's got through 29 years of life eating liver casserole.
It's liver as well.
I know. Oh,
So it's
mate.
not like it's even. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Have you ever eaten steak and kidney pie?
No.
Right. I've had it once. Steak's great. Gravy's great. Pie is great. What function do your kidneys do?
I'm sure they filter all the shit.
It's the shit filtering organ
Yeah.
and the piss filtering organ.
Yeah.
So why would I want that in a pie?
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to eat that.
That's like taking the filters out of your coffee machine
Yeah,
and
and just
sucking
like,
on it and going, yeah, there's a nice coffee in this.
There's
Oh,
good
yeah.
caffeine in
No.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for the comment.
Yeah.
If you've got any more disgusting concoctions you'd like to share with us, do comment down below, and we'll we'll be sure to read them. And if any take our particular distaste, or even I'd be like, oh, actually, I could probably go for that, then we'll either give it a try or.
Oh, I'll tell you what makes me fancy. Titan bar.
Yes, right, okay. So I've got a Mars bar. I've got a Titan bar.
Have you?
Yes. I've also got a racer bar.
What the fuck is a racer bar?
So, Snickers. Oh, I think I know why. It's just come to my head. So Snickers used to be called a marathon.
Oh my god.
So Audi have gone back in time and thought, marathon, racer. Let's go, boys. Yeah?
Yeah, but isn't it? It's not a race. It's a marathon.
Yeah. So they're just like, fuck you, with their knowledge
Wow.
of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's probably the same guy that thought, Mars, Titan. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. So, I've got one of each on this plate. And do you want to pass me that plate?
Oh, what's this one?
This is the other one. So we've got either a Snickers or a racer there, and a Snickers or a racer there, and then there's a Titan or a Mars here, and a Titan or a Mars here. So,
Right. What do you want to do?
fucking
Spin the plate so we just don't know.
spin it.
I don't
Right.
know which one's which.
So, if you want to go first,
Bon appetito.
bon appetit.
You're going to do the same one?
I'll do the same one then. Yeah.
Okay. Cheers.
So, that's one.
Yeah.
What do you think to that?
I think based on the chocolate,
Yeah.
I think that was a racer.
Okay.
Because that was crazy sweet chocolate. Like, unbelievably sweet chocolate.
It's weird.
Okay.
It's weird. And then next one. So it's either again.
It's not even down to the chocolate, it's down to the peanut. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
So who at Audi was like, yeah, that tastes like a Snickers, mate.
Munch.
Right, so again, I can't really remember which is which. So
No.
I will know by taste though, 100%, because these are the ones that I'm most like
Right.
pissed
got
off
issue
about.
with.
Yeah, mate, like, you know what I mean? It's just comical how they think it tastes anywhere similar to a Mars bar.
Okay.
In a Mars bar, you know you've had it.
Yeah.
It's like you know you've had a Mars bar. It's like, have you ever had a deep fried Mars bar?
No.
Mate, your body's like, I'm in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, literally, because bad Mars bar, mate, is you know you've had one. Yeah, it's like, you know, you've been.
Can you get them locally, or because I know it's definitely a Scottish thing, just like
It's a
deep
Scottish
fried
thing,
batter
yeah,
or anything.
100%, yeah, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a chip shop that I know that will batter most
Batter
things. To be
anything.
fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can try one of them, but like, it's a bad Mars bar is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, when you eat it, your teeth know about it. You know what I mean? Like, your whole entire existence knows what you've just done. You know, when you're younger and you do something bad,
Yeah.
and you instantly know it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, oh shit. That's a battered Mars
The
bar.
fear.
That's a battered Mars bar.
Wow. Okay.
100%. You know you're in trouble.
You're like an element of danger with my food.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Try that bad boy.
Okay.
Right. So,
It's so difficult to tell the difference. Okay.
yeah. Ready?
Right, yeah. Let's go for it.
I really like this is Titan. Silky smooth caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Nougat on point.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate on point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, the one that started the whole segment.
Fucking hate these things.
It smells like shit.
Go on.
That is not as bad as I thought.
Okay. But it's not a Mars bar.
It's not a Mars bar. It's definitely not a Mars
Nowhere
bar.
near a Mars bar.
Right. The racer bar
Yeah.
needs to race the fuck off.
Yeah. You, that out the
Just-
window.
Yeah, gone. Should not exist whatsoever. That isn't the worst
Okay.
thing.
So you're not.
I'm not.
Right.
No. I'm not a. I wouldn't rush out and buy it.
No.
If they were in the cupboard and that was all that there was, I would eat it. I've seen your chocolate basket. I've seen how far you had to dig deep to find it.
So we've been waiting for our shopping for like a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had like no chocolate in the house.
Okay.
Apart from those Titan bars and those racer bars.
Okay.
They haven't been touched.
Okay.
Not one person.
How often do you do your shopping? Once a week? Once a month? Big shop?
Once a month. Once a week, sorry.
Okay.
It's once a week, big shop. So we replenish like sort of like every week, but they don't get
And
touched,
they'll
mate.
still be there at the bottom when the rest of the chocolate
I can
goes.
promise you now, in about 6 months' time, look in that basket, they'll still be
There'll still be a Titan in there.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. They'll all be in there. You know what I mean? The packaging will be slightly more like withered away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah. And then I had to do another one called a Jive Bar, which is a knockoff Twix. And again, it's just not Twix.
No.
That's got like stale ass biscuit in it.
Okay, yeah.
It's not like the crunch. It's just like
Back to the Viscount and
wagon wheel.
Wagon wheel tragedy. Is it biscuit? Is it soggy?
It's just grim, is what it is, and the same goes for the Jive Bars. I just but
I tell you what, there's an aftertaste though.
there is. It's not like butyric acid,
No.
American sick taste, but it's just like you failed in every department.
It's a slow burner.
So yeah. So as for taste test, the first ones we tried were the racer bars,
Yeah,
and then the second one we tried was the Snickers.
yeah. Winner.
Evidently clear.
Winner.
And then on this one we tried the Mars first, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and then we tried the Titan bar afterwards.
Now it's an aftertaste of regret.
It is, and you can, like I say, with the Mars bar, you know you had Mars bar.
Yeah.
Creamy like caramel, the nougat's on point, chocolate's on point.
Yeah.
Then you definitely know you had a Titan bar because you're like,
Oh.
So yeah, you know, send in the comments if you want to see us try other foods like this. Maybe we'll do it a bit more professional next time. Maybe we can get some stickers or flags with, you know, with
Okay.
what the actual thing is that we can't see but they can see.
How do you put a flag in liver casserole?
I'm not trying that. You can fuck off. You can just straight fuck off. Like that's never been happening.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's.
It'd be nice to know where the comments are coming from as well. Like where
Yes.
is it in the UK thing or is it outside of the UK where we're getting the
Yes.
comments from? Because is it a weird Australian delicacy of strawberry jam and liver casserole?
Quite possibly. So, if you don't mind, in the comments below, just let us know where you're from. It'd be lovely to know where you are watching from and whereabouts in the world you are. As of last checking a couple of analytics, we seem to do quite well in Germany
Oh,
and America at the moment.
okay.
So, I'll keep an eye on that and see if we can enter more countries and, you know.
Yeah. I was
Infest
going to say
them
hello
with-
in German, but then I remembered it's hello. I saw a wicked video the other day
Yeah.
of a girl living in Germany. She's like, first time she heard someone say tschüss. And you cannot be angry when you say tschüss. She's like,
Tschüss.
oh my God, you cheated on me with my sister. Get the fuck out of my house. Tschüss.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that word.
Yeah.
Until next time, thank you for listening. A comment, like or share really helps us out, and we would love to hear your stories and thoughts in the comments section below.